I'm being joined on Radio On the Go Sports by Iowa Falls Alden football coach Eric Walkingstick. A 36-13 victory over Hampton Dumont CAL. First win of the season for this team. What does this win mean to you guys? How does it feel to be able to come out on top, kind of see your hard work pay off here tonight?
It's everything. You know, we worked through the summer and we've seen success throughout the summer, but we had to have that belief. We knew this was a pivotal game. We had to have this game. It was do or die for us, because if we go to 0-3, then we start self-doubting ourselves. So I was just so proud of our young men tonight, stepping up, going on the field, and when things seemed kind of bleak, we had a few things turn, we didn't drop our heads. We kept fighting, we kept battling. So tonight was awesome. We learned how to fight and how to fight through things.
You fought from a deficit in that first quarter as well. Hampton Dumont CAL was able to drive right down the field. Took a few plays for you guys to kind of get rolling, but man, once you did, it was off and rolling for you guys. A great rushing game. I think like 247 yards as a team. Tell me about that run game. How that was a huge part of the game plan.
We told the boys we're going to simplify things, and the first thing we said is we can't get behind the sticks and run the ball. And that's where we get into trouble sometimes, is we get behind the sticks and puts us in a bad situation. So tonight we eliminated a lot of those penalties. We still had a couple on a couple of sweeps, but the thing is we didn't get behind sticks, so it kept us ahead. And our first down plays were netting 6 yards. So then that second down is second 4. So it helped us kind of having that good first down, getting that good consistent rhythm. We did some things mixing up, causing some misdirection, and our kids did a great job of adapting, reading it, understanding it, and then executing it.
Mm-hmm. Heck of a game for Carson Kalous, not only not passing as the QB, but on the ground as well. He had 4 of your guys' touchdowns here tonight. What can you say about his performance here?
We knew it. We knew it. I mean, he was the guy. Last year, moving Cade to receiver and putting Carson in that spot, I knew was going to be a thing that would really make us go. Carson's a special athlete. You know, Cade's a special athlete. A lot of our kids are very special athletes, and that's why this is designed to do what it does. And everybody got in the mix tonight. Everybody did something to help contribute. So it was a great team effort, both offensively and defensively. And, you know, a lot of those guys, stepped up, did such a good job. And we had guys cramping. We had some things happen where the injury happened here and there, but they kept going. They replaced, they recovered, and we played as a team tonight for sure.
On the flip side, on defense, again, you gave up that touchdown drive on the first game to Hampton Dumont CAL, but it was pretty locked down from there on out. You know, you gave up a garbage time touchdown at the end. Doesn't really make too much of a difference, but how were you guys able to adjust from what Hampton Dumont CAL was doing on that first drive to put together a fantastic performance?
We knew they were a good team, and on film, against Osage, they had given Osage a lot of trouble, and honestly, it was a lot closer game than even what that score said. So we knew going into this, it was going to be a slobber knocker. We knew their linemen were tough. I mean, the hard kid is outstanding, and so for us, we just had to adjust to it. We had to figure out what they were attempting to do. They're still morphing, trying to figure out what they are offensively, and tonight came out a little more of the spread, so we had to adjust to the spread a little bit, and once we kind of did, we kind of took over and did a good job defensively.
Mm-hmm. And you forced a few turnovers as well. The pick 6 by Olberding seemed like it was really what turned this game in your favor, really was the backbreaker for HD CAL. What can you say about that aspect of the game, especially that pick 6 that really changed the game?
It was huge. It was huge, and Cade Olberding is that kind of player. He is a special player, and he is a guy, it's a difference maker. He's one of those kids that you find, and you make plays around him, you sit there and you don't hide him because he is special. And he came out tonight and had a tremendous night, both offensively, defensively, special teams. And the thing is, the kid was cramping. He wouldn't come off the field, and he kept coming out even though he was cramping, and he did such a great job. Proud of that young man.
Mm-hmm. You went for 2 on that first score. You took that 8-7 lead. Was that kind of trying to make a statement there, or what was kind of going through your mind?
I'm going to be honest with you. Our snapper got injured.
Oh, okay.
And so we had to kind of adapt and overcome, and we had a couple backup snappers. The problem is that we hadn't practiced that as much, so we didn't know, and I said I felt comfortable with the 2. Our backup quarterback tonight, we didn't have a backup quarterback. And so we had some sickness coming through this week. We had a lot of kids missing from practice. It was a little hectic, but again, our kids locked in, did what they needed to. And I started seeing first time tonight leadership. And that's something we've talked about on the field. Coaches can't be out there. So we got to find those leaders on the field to be the vocal people to keep us in the game and keep our heads. So that was a big growing point tonight for us.
Mm-hmm. A couple questions left for you. We were talking on the broadcast before the game started how, with you guys being in Class 3A and RPI, this was almost a do or die game for your season. So, I mean, the fact you guys were able to, pull it off, get that victory, that's huge for you guys moving forward, playing this Class 3A schedule.
We knew it. I mean, RPI is such a big factor to get in playoffs. And at 3 losses that early, you're probably done. okay? But for us, we knew it, and we just told the kids up front, we have to have this. This is do or die. And we put it out there in front of them. Sometimes you don't want to take that chance, but you got to know what's out there. And our kids knew what was at stake, and they played for it. So I was proud of them for understanding the gravity of this game and stepping up to battle in this game. So it was fun to see them do what they did.
Certainly you'll celebrate the victory, but when it comes to preparing for a Boone next week, what are going to be some of the biggest things you're hoping to accomplish in practice for that kind of longer road trip here next week?
We're going to build on what we did tonight. We're going to sit there and find that success. We're going to understand that that's how we get there. And we finally saw that. We finally saw what we can do and what we can become for the first time on their own. When we're at football camps, coaches are out there correcting and helping and leading. The problem we get into is when we're out here by ourselves, sometimes we don't understand that. And so our juniors took a huge step in tonight to take that leadership role. You know, our senior class is very small. We don't have a lot of seniors out there. So a lot of weight's been pushed on our juniors to step up. And you talk about pivotal points in time and history. This is a pivotal point for us this year and in the future. So I was just proud of them stepping up. And as we go into district, play, we want to feel good.
Your first victory in the battle for Bradford as well. What does that mean to you?
It was great. I loved it for the kids. I loved it for the kids because, they get so excited because, they get to ring the bell when they're at home and they get a chance to get a trophy, and they haven't felt that a lot, and they need to. And the thing is, they've stuck with me. They trust me. I ask them, are we good? Are we good? Yes, Coach, we got you. Coach, we got you. And so it's been 3 years. They've grown up with me. The juniors have been here since they've been freshmen, and there's that trust and that bond being built. And I think it does take 3 years to really get a program under your wing before it really becomes yours. So just proud of their effort, proud of our seniors stepping up, filling in, and our sophomores had to jump in tonight. We were rolling people and balancing things, and coaches did a great job, and fans. It's just an all-around great effort. It was a community win tonight.
Any final thoughts or any of your other players you'd like to recognize here before we wrap up tonight?
I mean, if I start going through it, there's just so many. You got Reese Rankins, you got Brady Lancasters, you got Brooks. There's just so many kids I can name. The offensive line, defensive line, secondary. It was absolutely a team win for us tonight, and just proud of them for battling and not giving up and staying tough. And now we understand what it feels like to be in that tough game. And so we need that springboard to get us going to where we need to get that next level at.
All right, well, congrats on the awesome victory, and thanks for the time here tonight.
Thank you, and go Cadets.
You bet. Iowa Falls Alden football coach Eric Walkingstick here on Radio On The Go Sports.